Hello everyone, today is Sunday the 29th of June. So let's have a review of the price action that happened in this past couple of months or so. Let's look in the past to actually see why the market moved as it did. As we did in the past, let's start with the most obvious areas, right? So we have had, for example, this range, right? Here to here. Let's change that to range tool. Right, so price pushes up. No, actually let's do this because it's more obvious. Price trades from here to here, right? It comes down into equilibrium, goes up, then price trades from here to here. Creates this is a manipulation block below this liquidity has been taken back into discount, into imbalance, goes up. Here it doesn't retrace a lot, it just comes down into this imbalance and creates another leg up. Displacement through this high here to this area, so it displaces up. And what do we have here? Price comes down into this imbalance, into this imbalance here, right? Here again, this candle finds liquidity enough into this breaker, into 1 second, where is that? God damn it, I never find it. There it is. Into this breaker, finds liquidity, creates a new leg up. So then going back to my range tool here, creates a new range. Price then comes down after creating a new high here, inversion, market structure shift, coming down. It doesn't stop into the equilibrium of the range. It finds liquidity all the way down here, again into this breaker. Manipulation, this is actually a weak block. Liquidity taken here, liquidity taken here, inverted liquidity in this fair value gap, gets inverted. Where the hell is my rectangle tool? There it is. So inverted liquidity. So at this point in time, would have been long right here with a stop here. That would have been wise, right? This is a weekly chart. So price comes down into the weak block and liquidity is taken of everyone that was long here, everyone that was long into this inverted gap for a new leg up. So a lot of there it is, a lot of pending orders were here, and usually pending orders people put that 2R. There it is, 2R, a new leg up. After that, what do we have? We do have a new range. So here, not the tool, let me do something else. Okay, we do have a new range created. price creates a new high. Here things get a bit dicey, but if we look here, at this point in time, price creates a market structure shift. At this point in time, you would look for shorts on lower time frames. Then price comes down all the way. It creates on the lower time frames intraday. You would scalp here into this equilibrium. At this equilibrium, you reassess, but it gaps down, right? So price created a gap here. We had this gap, and price comes down. It retraces into this gap. A lot of pending orders, right? Pending orders. There you go, all the way down here in the equal lows. 13.5 R. Now, after price comes down here, liquidity taken here, liquidity taken here, liquidity taken here. A lot of liquidity taken by this candle that comes down all the way into this order block and the fair value gap. Right? All the way down here. Weak block. At this point in time, there it is. 1.8 R if someone would have bought on this. Now that's swing trading for you on the weekly chart. Now I will remove everything so far. Let's look at this range here. This is the range we're in now, where price is pushing from here to create a new high here, back into this 16 December 2024 high. This is the all-time high, right? So if we look at this, we're nearly there. Will it reach it? Let's have a different approach. Most likely it will reach that, and after that, what will price do? That's something to understand. Let's look at the daily chart, and I have here the commitment of traders indicator. This is showing us red line net positions of large institutions, hedge funds, not actually large institutions, hedge funds, and speculators, and green line is net positions of large institutions like pension funds and etc. So if we look, coming back on where we started with the analysis, at this point in time, around here, right, we started on this leg. This is where pension funds and institutions start accumulating. They accumulate, but about this point, they start unloading the positions they made profit, and they start unloading positions around this time. This is September, October 2024, before elections. They start unloading. Who are they unloading to? They are unloading to the market makers, to the hedge funds, to the speculators. Speculators start buying. About here, they need to sell, right, into this imbalance, the instability, etc. I don't know. They start selling. They are selling back to the large institutions, large investors. Then, about this point, this is November 2024, elections, blah blah blah. the institutions go back into the market. As they start accumulating, market rallies on easing from the Fed, etc. No inflation, market goes up, right? It goes up so quick that it forms a new all-time high. That's a new all-time high. Pension funds, large institutions start taking money out of the market, and they start selling again. They start selling to the speculators. Now, this is uncertainty. Trump wins the elections. Uncertainty, uncertainty, uncertainty. But you see, back and forward, exchange of money, the ebb and flow of the market between large institutions and speculators, to the point where, at this point in time, all the positions of the speculators, as they offset all this market ridden by the large institutions, they need to unload. They need to make the money now. So they dump. They dump here on the rest of the market. And at this point in time, who is buying from them? Because we don't see the large institutions buying that much. Let me start this and check this out. Small traders. And it's not small retail, it's just small investors. And they spike up. Market is going down, small investors buy up. All the money that positions that needed to be offset from the large institutions and the hedgers. Now, about this time, market is going down, Trump will destroy the economy, etc. These guys come out of the market scared by all the news about that. Who's going back up in the market? Check this out. Economical crisis, the economy will be destroyed, wars, etc. Large institutions start accumulating again together with the speculators. They buy up the bottom, while small investors, they are all out of the market. Now, large investors accumulate, they come up to this 50% of this range, they need to unload. They unload to the speculators. The speculators are back in the market here, and it's an exchange because they all know the market will go up. It's an exchange between them. Now, here, about this point now, again, these guys are not shooting for the all-time high. They want to be out of the market because there's uncertainty with the Trump tariffs and the wars, etc. They go out of the market slowly and they sell to the hedgers, to the speculators. I always forget this word, goddammit. And the speculators continue to slowly unload. They also slowly unload here or to the all-time high, but they are not unloading to the large institutions. Who are they unloading to? Check this out. Small investors start buying here. Retail traders probably start buying here because what do you see in the news? Markets at all-time high. Economy is amazing. So that's when majority of small-minded people go, I need to be in there. What am I missing? And we are here. This is where we are. We are near the all-time high, where speculators are coming out of this market, selling. Small investors are going into the market, and you see large institutions also kind of flat on their positions. About this time, you don't want to be along in the market along with these guys, the blue line, the small investors. Wait to see what happens and go in the market together with the large positions. So you would want to see an exchange of money happening between large institution and hedgers, and go together with them in the market. So for now, into the coming week, we will most likely see an uncertain market into the all-time high. It could very well also shoot up, but that will be short-lived, in my opinion. It will create probably something like this, and it will come down. We will live and see, but that's my opinion based on what I've seen. Very short term, let's see. I don't know, you can speculate on something in the intraday. Let's go here. We have the 4-hour chart. On the 4-hour chart, if we draw on this range, we can see that price has created this high. It has taken this high, then price came down into the discount. You see how it tapped the discount. It takes this internal range liquidity and goes back up, but this move is already done, in my opinion. Let's see what happens after Monday, but I do believe we're going up. How we're going up, I'm not that certain I want to be in that market. So that's all for now. If you found some value in this video, please like it and hit that subscribe button, and maybe share this video with a friend. Have a good rest of the day and a lovely week ahead, and be careful in the markets. Bye.